we not following it. So he allows somebody that's not good to be in office until you turn to your repentant hearts and understand what it means to have God's grace and mercy and favor. But
Okay. Since we done jumped into the faith and all that, let's talk about how long have you been a Christian and when were you baptized?
so the first time I got baptized was in Israelite Baptist Church across the street on Martin Luther King, across the street from
Uptown.
Dito Old Bar,
The
Uptown.
way they
Yeah.
say you uptown.
Yeah, Uptown.
Okay, all right.
Hey, and that used to be funny in the feds, right? Because like I said, the way I went to school, mama and daddy was on me. So they like, oh, he don't act like he from Uptown. So originally they like, oh, I say, oh, we stayed across the street from the mouth. I give my story. So I would hear the shoe showing and it was funny, but it made me feel good. So they'll be like, man, all them killers in the mouth, man, and this nigga talking proper and doing yada yada yada. So I just used to find it funny, but yeah, man, I don't shy away. I'm on super nerd time. I ain't no thug. I ain't trying to be that. Super peaceful time. So the first time I got baptized was in Israelite Baptist Church, Uptown. But like most of us, because we feel church is forced upon us, we learn our own way and get away from that. So then you become a product of the environment and you start to want to see the things you do, the things you see on TV and live the rap music and do all of that stuff, and you get caught into it. And that's what made me stray away from it. So now it's a difference between getting baptized and actually knowing what you're doing and trusting God. That didn't happen until my last year of prison.
Okay.
And with that, fighting Leavenworth with one of the white boys. He come in, brand new guy, man, and try to do me harm because I was on the way out the door. Long story short, the youngsters end up jumping in, stumping them. They was trying to give me a brand new street charge. Because of that, I get shipped. I get put in the SHU, special housing unit. You've been in the feds, you know. They want you to say what's going on. They feel you're a shot caller. You've been there X amount of years, whatever the case. Dude, the duty chaplain comes. He want to pray with me. I don't let him pray. I'm mad. I got like 2 years out and they talking about giving me a street charge. So inside I'm hurt. I feel like I want to break down. It's just me and my demons in that cell in the SHU. He comes the second day. Still want to pray. I don't let him pray. I'm yelling, cussing, doing everything. Anyway, we go through 2 weeks of this stuff. And then finally on the 14th day, I let him pray with me because I ain't had nothing else to do. Tears flowing, I'm crying, snot running, all kind of stuff, man. The very next day, the same white boy who got stumped, who was going to testify against me, sends me a kite. He said, I'm going to get you back, but not like that. So he don't testify. They end up transferring me to Forest City, telling me I had too much power, all this stuff that go. You know how the feds is. What they think was a punishment, because now I'm getting further away from home. Where I get to Forest City, where I meet Pooh Man, I meet Glenn Mads. Forest City overcrowded. So when I get off the bus, same thing, all the homies, first one, bro, what up, they showing love. I meet Tootie, but I don't want to be in the foolishness. So now, because I saw the power of God, I'm saying my prayers. I'm still saying my prayers. I end up meeting another guy who told me they had an opening in the chaplain. So I said, okay, I want to work in the chapel. That's what I want to do. So I get in the chapel. I start working in the chapel. I found out later from my counselor, because the prison was overcrowded, I was going home a year earlier to the halfway house. And I know that only happened because I chose to follow God and keep my nose clean. So that's the first time that I actually saw the true power of God. And that's why I believe what I believe. Now, I had bumps and bruises and got ahead of myself after that, but that's the first time that I really believed. And it wasn't mama and daddy religion. This is my relationship with God, and this is why I believe.
Okay. Um. With that said, when it came to your case, did you pray for forgiveness And did you speak to the family involved in your conviction to ask for their forgiveness?
Yeah, I did that. Now they didn't accept mine,
Mm-hmm.
but once I prayed for forgiveness and said my piece, it's not on me to say you have a time frame to forgive me, and I want everybody to know that too. So if I do you something and I say, "Hey, brother, I'm sorry," and I come to you, I want you to forgive me, but I can't say you have 5 years to forgive me, or you have 10 years to forgive me, or you have 20 years to forgive me. It won't happen. Whenever you ready is when you're going to forgive me. So I understood that with them. So I didn't get mad that they didn't accept my apology off the bat.
You once said everybody in church has been through hell.
Hmm.
Do you believe children raised in church are innocent and haven't experienced that kind of pain?
That you said they're innocent?
Mm-hmm. That they are innocent and haven't experienced that kind of pain.
Yeah, because a lot of times the stuff that we go through, what I learned, is not our fault. It's our parents' sins, or our grandparents' sins, and you got to go through it. So if you go read the book of Deuteronomy, God talk about having kids out of wedlock, and God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So people get it twisted with the Old Testament and the New Testament. They actually mirror each other. The Old Testament spoke of Jesus before Jesus even came in the New Testament. But it talks about the curses of having kids without a wedlock down to 10 generations. So a lot of the pain that we go through is like curses. And until you learn how to break those curses, you're going to go through hell and you're going to think that that's normal. So even though the kids are innocent, why are we living in poverty? You don't know it's poverty as a child until you get older.
Are you part of any committees in the church?
Yeah. So I teach. When I say teach, is with the youngsters, the teenagers. Like I would talk, I would give them what I'm telling you now about the aspects of what the streets have to offer, and that's a facade, and that's not real. Um, and that the only thing at the end of the day that's gonna last is what the Word of God says.
You go to church every Sunday. What's your opinion on the tithes?
So I think you should tithe, but I don't think it has to be to church. Now, this is just me. Some pastors may not agree with me. So if God says tithe 10% biblically, you can go outside. You could give that to the person on the corner. You could give that to a family that you know in need. If you giving from the heart and not expecting nothing back, that's your tithing. So if I see a bum on the corner, a lack of for better words, forgive me. But if I see somebody on the corner and they like, oh, and people say, oh, they're going to buy alcohol with it. I might buy alcohol with it too. So
Right.
if I give it to them, I'm giving it to them out of the kindness of my heart. So what they do with it after is not my concern, you know?
Did you see whether who that was? They closed the doors to get the money for the church.
Oh, what's my man name?
I'm thinking I can see him too.
The singer, man.
Man, I'm seeing him right now. But did you see that? Right?
Yeah, I saw it.
What's your take on that? If you was in that church and they closed the doors and said we
I
locked
think it was taken out. Not me. I think it was taken out of context. And what I mean by that
Mm-hmm.
is black churches, especially, brother. Growing up in a black Baptist church, and you from New Orleans, so you
Right.
know exactly what I mean. They have wordings that some people may take out of context. If he's saying something serious, close the church doors. I don't want nobody to leave. Close these doors. We gonna talk about it. So I think in an aspect of him saying that was we about to get serious. But I think it was blown out of proportion because he is who he is.
Do you have some favorite church songs that you like?
Yeah, so mine is Yolanda Adams, Alone in a Room, because that's special to me from the time in the pen. My other one would be Hold My Mule. For the new age stuff, I would say, and it ain't really even new no more. We Fall Down, We Get Up by Donnie McClurkin. So those are the three that stick out.
And I swear that's what the question was. Name your top three. You had three, just three. Let's move on to the outreach, bro. How often do prisons allow inmates to speak with ministers or spiritual mentors like yourself?
Once a week, some once every 2 weeks. Depends on where you go.
Have you got a chance to speak into any of the inmates that you was once locked up with?
No, they wouldn't let me in Forest City Medium. Oh,
Yeah,
you mean the people I was locked up with in general, or that
yeah, just
prison?
in general.
Oh yeah, I talk to the homies all the time when they come home. Cause I show them that things could be done, man. Like getting your credit together, go and find a job. Cause all that stuff could be difficult. Cause nobody showed me how to do it. So because I learned how to do it, I want to show them the easier way.
So you can teach how to repair credit. You do that also.
No, I could point you in a direction of how to repair. I don't teach you how to do it, but yeah, I'll point. No, but I could point them in a direction of how to repair, because that's important, man. But we don't know that.
Right.
We'll say we ain't paying the bill, add it to the stuff, but we don't know how important. Like credit is everything, man.
Why they didn't let you go back to the last spot you was at
to Forest City Medium? I don't know. I think I don't know how that worked. Like because I was there, or maybe I haven't been out, which don't make sense because I'm like, yo, that's 2009. We in 25. That time should have passed. But I think it depends on whoever the warden is at the time to say yay or nay if they want you to be in.
They might feel like you still talking to somebody back there that still was back.
Yeah, that may be it too.
That's all it could be. I could. When you talk to inmates now, what's the main message or topic in your conversation?
Giving it to God, man, because if not, bro, you're going to go crazy. So especially in that penitentiary, there's a lot of depression. And we already deal with depression as black men that we don't talk about. We hold a lot of that stuff in. And that's where a lot of our anger come from. If it don't come from poverty, it coming from holding stuff in because of the absent fathers that's not around or whatever the case. So I talk to them about giving it to God and understanding that it's some situations that you can't control. And when you understand that, not that you're going to be happy inside of prison because you still want to come home, but you're going to be content. And then God will release you when he feels it's time.
Have you ever went to somewhere that was like somewhere you least expected, like a strip club, to reach out to people in those environments?
No, I ain't that strong yet. Because I'm real with myself and I'm honest. So I know as a man, and even though I'm married, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where this attractive naked girl coming. Now, I ain't that strong because I'm going to look and I'm going to slip and I'm going to want to do something because I'm still a man at the end of the day. So I ain't going in that environment. So even when I get calls from females about, even if it's spiritual, I'm going to point them in the direction of my wife, or I'm going to point them in the direction of somebody in the church. That way it's on the up and up and you ain't got to worry about slipping.
Who do you prefer talking to, the youth or the inmates?
Both, bro, because for different reasons. So the inmates, because I was one, but the youth, because I feel that they could be saved. It's harder to get a grown man unless he hit rock bottom. So with us, we stubborn because we already set in our ways. With the kids, you can actually try to save them before they make a critical mistake.
When you're not doing Trinity work, what are some of your hobbies?
We were in bounce houses too. So Bounce of the South is the name of it. It started with we'll ride around with the Trigger Man beat with the bounce houses, the play on the words to bring the New Orleans stuff here to Texas. But as it grew and we got more equipment, it just became a name of Bounce of the South. So we try to do lower than the average. So with our site, you could get bounce houses for 6 to 8 hours for $110, $120. The bigger ones, of course, going to be like a little more, but we try to cater to the people with low income so we not breaking their backs.
So for somebody that's in Texas right now looking for that, where would they go?
Bounceofthesouth.com with an F. Bounce of the South, SOUF.com. And you will see everything we got in there right now.
That's what's up. What are you thankful for?
Bro, to be alive, man. Like to be here and like not dwell on the material stuff, but God, and I don't want nobody to think this is a prosperity gospel either. But God will take care of all your needs when your heart is in the right place. So he's going to give you that stuff. So people always ask me, and I'm going to go back to the C murder stuff and I'm going to entwine it in this. So they always ask me, how do I know what's real and what's fake if I wasn't there either? That I'm going by hearsay like everybody else. So I was homeless too, if you didn't know that, 2017. I told you it's been an up and down ride with this religion. But God was always there. It's because I didn't listen, and the cheating from the first, my daughter's mom and all of that stuff in that household, what I went through, is why I'm able to tell you the consequences. So when I speak, it ain't just because, oh, the word don't just say this, but I lived it. So I'm telling you the consequences of your actions. But one of my street brothers gave me a watch one time, right? And I bought it too. So he gives me this watch. It has a Rolex on it. When I first get it, it was newer, it was pretty. So I'm like, man, wow, I'm in amazement, right? So couple days go by, I drop it, a week go by, I bang it. Little stuff start chipping and falling off of it. So I'm like, is it just the name Rolex, or this watch isn't as durable as everyone thinks it is? But I don't think nothing of it. It's sentimental. The homie gave it to me. I keep it close to heart. After that, I lived in my car for a few years. God gave me everything back when I came to repentance, because that's how that worked with those that do believe in God and sinning and going through a storm right now. God will give it back, but you have to have a repentant heart. And repentant heart is not, God, forgive me and go do it again. A repentant heart is, I'm not going to do it again. Because when we do stuff more than 3 times, it becomes habit. But anyway, so I came to full repentance. He restored everything back to me. So even the house I had lost. So now I'm in a bigger one. I'm walking the neighborhood in a cul-de-sac. A truck passes me. I don't think nothing of it. He comes back a second time. Now I'm a little nervous because the antennas go up. I just saw you pass. What you doing now? I'm thinking he about to spin a bit. Yeah. So now I'm like, yo, I get to the other side of the street because I gotta get home. I gotta get to some shelter so I feel safe. But he pulls up on side of me. He said, hey, do you believe in God? I said, yeah, I believe in God. He said, here. He gives me a box. So the box is a tan Rolex box. I open inside. It's a green box inside of that. For those that got the Rolexes know what I'm talking about. Inside of the green box is the actual watch. So now I'm looking at the watch I got on now. I'm like, hold on. This Rolex is stronger, more durable. Right. Hold on. The one my street brother gave me was a fake. Right. But I didn't know what was fake until I was exposed to what was real. And that's how I feel about that case too. So everybody, all the fake stuff, all the ins and outs, until you actually know what was real, then the rest of that stuff is a facade or the way y'all live now on social media. So that's my analogy for that. But yeah, but that brother gave me this Rolex watch, and I didn't know this one was fake until I was exposed to the real one.
That's what's up. So my last thing we want to talk about, bro, like we said, the comments, what the people said. You feel your family? Are they in tune what's going on as far as which of the interviews and checking the comments? Is it bothering them?
In the beginning, it did, because they didn't want to do interviews. They still don't. The parents at all. My brother, he was kind of either way in the beginning, but the more that I went on, he was like, he don't want to do it because he see that I can handle it and that I got it. So he was like, all right, the camera is your thing. That's not my thing. So I won't say that they upset. It's just in the beginning they didn't care about the chitter chatter and what people were saying, but I did. So as I feel that again, the people should know the truth, but all they know is the false narrative and the false stuff that was put out there. And even though it looked good and sound good, until you exposed to what's real, you're not gonna know that that's fake.
Okay, so before we close out, any information you want to get out social media? Where I know they know your YouTube. If you want to give it out again, you can.
Yeah, Trinity team, you could go ahead and look on it, and just all them that's in the comment, man. Like I don't know. I'm gonna name one of y'all. What's this boy name? Manny. That's his name. He comment on every post that I do. My brother Masood always responding back. I think he was his manager or something.
C Murder Manager?
Yeah, because he had said that on a video that I did, and him and my brother was going back and forth. And he said, no, I was the manager or whatever the case. I don't know you, dude, but my truth is my truth. I pray for you, too. I really think you suspect, though, because I saw your IG page, too. I'm in IT, so what I follow is IP addresses. So when I look it up and I find it, I want to say he was in the military, too.
Okay.
But he somewhere in Kansas or Missouri that he was living. And then I see him, he got C Murder face tattooed on him, which is suspect in general. But again, your relationship is your relationship, however you move. But I don't know you, dude. You don't know me. The reason I speak the way I speak, like I said, because I actually saw the black and white. I don't think you was at the first or the second trial. I spoke to Wango. I heard what Wine Flower said. I know what Peanut said. So I'm going to leave you with that. Have a good day, and I wish you nothing but the best, too. I hope you go get a matching C Murder tattoo on the other side and live happily ever after, dude.
See, I'm looking for that comment. Now you got me searching. But yeah, man. Once again, bro. Like, let me tell y'all this for the record, man. One call he said at the beginning is one call, one text. That's all. He pulling up. I appreciate you for taking the time out. Come and bless my channel, man. You did it from day one. Thank Crypto Gang. Thank Sam Eyes TV for the questions. Thank you, my twin, CryptoGeezy, for the microphone. She said the interview was good. I just want the sound better. She purchased these 200 and some microphones for. That's what y'all hearing us with now. So shout out to her. Shout out to the whole Crypto Gang as a one. Is there any shout outs you want to send out?
3 P's in a Pie podcast, man. My team say I never verbally.
Yeah.
So look, 3 P's in a Pie podcast. Go check them out, man. The homie C Love, the homie Mike Lowry, man. Go check them out. Yeah, and here in Dallas too. These boys always show me love, bro, from day one. And I had talked about them the last time with Gangsta when he was talking about those dudes downtown joking them. My homie DeMarcus Love, D Love, and Clone Free Records, and all of them in ATM. So since I've been in Texas, those been some good dudes. That's who actually took me to the Boss Talk interview. That's who showed me around Texas and opened up they personal houses to me. Like I've been here, bro. So shout out to Clone Free Records, to DeMarcus Love, and to ATM, man.
And before I forget, I'm looking in these comments. I don't know why I remember a special shout out to Mickey Michelle, man.
Yay, the home girl.
Yeah, she's so supportive.
Yeah. Thank you, Mickey. When I come home, we gotta link up, man.
With that said, man, again, thank you for coming out. Always, I gotta send love to my big homie Terrence Gangsta Williams. Thank you to the Trinity team, Big Dog, George. We gotta give you your props, man. We out of here. Let's go.
Hey, my name is Naya Crowder, CryptoGeezy. I know he the best in Dallas. You feel me? Y'all better subscribe and tune in. You know.
And then walk off. That's all you gotta do. Let them see. Let them see what they. There we go.
Hey, it's Jen, formerly known as Royalty DFW. I just want to shout out to CryptoGeezy. Y'all subscribe, like, and follow his page.
Hey, it's your girl Anya Monique, and I'm here to tell you that you need to go and subscribe to CryptoGeezy.
That's my dog.
We the mob, just like Goodfellas. Open her like a dresser. Gave her back, I could've kept her. She said I make her wetter. She want a cup, but I won't let her. Play about my money, lead them boys on a stretcher. Money on my